Hi, Andrew here, thinking about progress and how it isn't linear. I mean, I like it to be exponential. Exponential progress would be great. And I think back to when my little boy, or well, I don't have little boys anymore. When my boys were little boys, when they were little, and how they changed every day. And I got to thinking, you know, you put them to bed and they look one way and you swear they grew overnight, and you understand where the legends of the changelings come from, because, you know, the little goobers went to bed looking one way and woke up looking different. But, I mean, my youngest learned to walk in 10 or 15 minutes. The change from crawling to pulling himself up and cruising around the furniture to walking was lightning fast. Wouldn't it be nice if all progress were like that? That you could set your mind to something, that I'm going to accomplish this goal, and the progress toward it was just a nice, well, it's just this amazing exponential curve up, and it's not. Okay, but at least could it be just a steady growth up? No, it's not like that either. It's a zigzag. You go 3 steps forward, 2 steps back kind of thing. And I found I've fallen into that. I have talked about my efforts to get a good sleep habit. And part of the inspiration for that is my mental health. If I'm sleeping better, I'm not so tired. If I'm not so tired, the gray mist, the monster depression, it's farther away. But there's also the fact that I'm not a young man anymore, and I have ambitions. I have things I would love to do, and I don't want to be a slave in the maze, or sorry, a rat in the maze. I don't want to be a cubicle gopher engineer for the rest of my life. But I still have to earn. I have young children that are going to need educations paid for. They're going to need launching. So I have these goals, and one of the things that I have been working on is your most creative time of the day is at the beginning. Well, who are you going to give that to? Are you going to give that to you, or are you going to give that to your boss? And I used to give it to my boss quite cheerfully. When I started blogging a few years ago, it was easy to sit down at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night when the kids were in bed, when wifey was in bed, and bang out a piece on posture, on fitness, on yoga, whatever, on muscle recovery from HIIT classes. I could do it. Now, well, my kids are older and they're not to bed so early, and I'm going to bed pretty much the same time as my teenager. I don't have that evening time anymore. When am I going to do it? I can't do it at work. Those hours of the day aren't mine. They're my bosses. They're my companies. Remember, I've said it before, I'll say it again. You don't have a job. Your boss has a job. He's giving you money to do that job. Well, during that workday, that's what I'm doing. I have a short period of time at lunch. I have a window at lunch where I can get a walk in and bang out a piece for the blog, or I can throw up these videos. I can upload them. Not a problem. But that's a short window. You can see from out the back window, I'm not recording this during working hours. No, working hours are boss time. So I need my time. And that time was 6 to 7 a.m. Well, I lost some of it because kid 1 decided he didn't want to get up at 10 to 7. He wanted to get up at 6:30. And so he's up with me for a large part of it. And at the same time, it got squeezed from the front. My get-up time started slipping. I was waking up at 10 to 6, taking a few minutes to rest, relax, get ready to get up, getting up at 6, and bang, I was up at 6. And it slipped. This morning I got up, it was almost 6:20. So I've been squeezed from the front, I've been squeezed from the back, and now suddenly I've got 10 minutes of Andrew time. Oh, that's not enough time to do squat. I can do my plank challenges. You know, a minute of plank and then a set of push-ups. Minute of plank, set of push-ups. Minute of plank, set of push-ups. On non-yoga days. The other days are yoga, and 10 minutes isn't enough time. So I've slept. I'm still getting up earlier than I ever have before. I am sleeping better than I ever have before. I'm 2 months in and it seems to be working, but I'm slipping. I've made the steps forward. Now I'm getting the steps back. Now I got to start getting the steps forward again. So I'm going to attack it the same way I did before. Bedtime. At the same time my get-up time has been slipping, my get-to-bed time has been slipping. Well, have to go back, retrench, set that get your ass to bed, lights out at 10 o'clock. That's my plan, anyway. Progress. If only it were linear. Sadly, it's not. But you know what? It's still progress. You're still ahead of where you were, even if you take that step back. Get those steps forward before the step back. Thanks for watching. That was my time. Now is your time. And in the meantime, take care of yourself. And you'll see me soon.